Maker. We need help. They attacked the... Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Trap right ahead.
I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet. Ah, so I'm to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly. Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it, for say, precisely. Consider it something I'm throwing in for free. As it is, if you're done with the interrogation, I have a proposal for you, if you're of a mind. Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the crows pause, so let me serve you instead. Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I am yours. Is that fair? I think you're royally tough to kill. I'm only hoping that you're stupid. That was a joke. Let me rephrase that. I'm hoping that you're the sort of fellow that takes a chance every now and again. Yes? I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing, that's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended.
A fine plan. But I would examine your food and drink far more closely from now on, were I you.
That's excellent advice for anyone.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
I hereby pledge my oath of loyalty to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Huh.
It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us? So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard? He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's... We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every...
Is anyone surprised? Anyone?
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's hold... He's just over there.
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people?
Oh, good eye.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I...
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of... You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come? You're here to see my brother? I see. Is it important business? Fair enough. Unfortunately, you have come at an inopportune time. Ill luck plagues the village. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no... The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough...
Thank you. Thank you. This means... Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired.
Yes, my...
Now then, there is much to do before night. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of... You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle. You're a... I see. Why didn't you just tell me this earlier? None, I suppose. You have good reason to be suspicious. I thought you were all slain along with my nephew. It appears that isn't the only lie Loghain is telling about the Grey Wardens. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live? He does? Finally, some good news amidst all... Is there something else you need? Very well.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight. Blessed art thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou...
I'm scared, Mother. When are the bad men coming?
Yes? No, I...
Soon, darling. Don't worry.
And I'm off.
Everything will be all right.
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you... My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since. I am. You've heard of me? I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me. Maker's
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village.
I'm so scared, Father. What are
Sorry.
we going to do?
Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet. Those things dragged my mother away.
How terrible. You poor...
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too. He said something about saving Mother.
If he has foolishly run off, then he is no doubt dead.
I can't believe you'd say such a thing. Have you no...
Shall we comfort her with lies? If she is to face...
I hope he didn't try to go to the castle. Oh, that would be... You will.
Silence, girl. You want the children to hear.
Walking corpses. Do you think it's something in the water?
You know, we don't have a memory.
Sure, still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king. Huh. If it takes a ghost or two to kill a horde of evil monsters, I'll take it. But we aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing. Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight. I hope you're right. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge. We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help. I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, tell them to maintain watch. Have you spoken to Owen? Is he not the most stubborn fool you've ever... What are you waiting for? You need some... Morale's about what you'd expect. These men aren't soldiers. It would help if we had decent equipment. There weren't enough... I don't think we're in any shape to fight. I hope Owen has a change of heart. If we can get some...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left. I am. Alright, just don't destroy anything, damn you.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
So, I open the door. I've got nothing of value. So if you're here to beat on a sad old man, then all I ask is you get on with it. I don't have much to live for as it is. Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? Hmm? My girl, Fname, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but she's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead. I'm an old man. Everyone knows we aren't making it through the night. Or are you going to save us? Is that so? Maybe it's the drink talking, but you'll... Tell you what. If you want me to do repairs for Murdoch and his men, promise me you'll go into the car. Not good enough. Murdoch said the same.
You are asking a great deal.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can. I'll accept that.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose... Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible If you need anything done, well, just... I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however. I've you to thank for that, stranger. Just do what you've promised, right? I see you found my hiding place. I stuck some old equipment in there before Murdoch could get his hands on it. I don't think there's anything you'll need in there, but it's hard to say. I was in a bit of a rush when I filled it up. Not if I'm going to repair the equipment they have. That stuff is old anyhow. Yeah, let me... I must admit, it feels good to be up and do... Right.
Well, it looks like Owen's... The damn fool is falling over a drunk and still manages to make Smith. I'll inform Bantigan the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget. I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow. You'll find him and his men at the mill. I have a good The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We could use some extra bodies. Having a veteran like Dwin in the militia would help a lot, but he flat out... He's a trader, a dwarf, lives near the lake. Locked himself up in his home with some of his workers. Yeah. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. There's not much time before sundown. Is there anything else? I have...
I notice the sister has been spending a great deal of time with it.
With it? Ah, you mean him. I'm surprised you would notice such things.
I am made of rock. This does not make me dense.
I suppose not.
Does the sister not see a problem with serving two masters?
Ignoring the serving bit, I'll assume you mean the maker. I entered the chantry as a lay sister, but I never took vows. Even had I, the chantry doesn't prohibit two people from coming together in love.
I was told that the sister left behind the service of the Maker to journey here.
You never really leave the Maker, not in your heart.
That seems like an argument for infidelity.
You are very catty for a walking statue. You know that?
It has been mentioned.
Yes?
Let's get on with it then.
Yes? What can I do for you? I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast.
Allow me. I could do that for you. Right away.
Huh.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny. Keep safe.
Not looking for company. Why? I don't live here. Just waiting until I can leave again. Elves aren't allowed to travel? I'm not here to talk.
There's something about this man's demeanor. I don't know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
But you do, don't you? I know spy when I see one.
Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone. About what? Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people. I'm not here to hurt anyone, I swear. I'll tell you what you want to know, just don't kill me! This is more than I bargained for. Look, they just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters. I haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear. A tall fellow, I forget his name, he said he was working for Hal. Arl Rendon Hal. He's an important man, Terran Loghain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong. Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me. Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
Everyone in the car.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes? Brave words. Brave words. So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope. Name's So, why'd you come to the village now? The roads can't be all that safe, not with a war brewing. Well, you must have been mighty surprised. Is something else I can get for you? Fine. Make them quick. Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward. But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me.
repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. I have a good feeling.
What are you doing? All right, I'll come out. Please, don't hurt me. I'll go back to the Chantry if you want. I didn't mean any harm. I just didn't want to be at the Chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave. Yes, sir. Thank you.
And I'm off.
Tell me. Mm-hmm.
And I'm off.
I stand ready.
All right.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home. No, have to run the place. It's not like I could stop people like you anyway. The name's Dwyn. Pleased to meet you. Now, kindly tell me why you're here. So what? You recruiting for him? I'll tell you what I told Murdoch. I'm not risking my neck for this town. So, that's what it comes down to, huh? Fine. I'll go, if you want me out there so badly. Don't thank me. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this because of you. Go tell Murdoch he won. And I better see you out there in the square when those creatures come.
I don't like being out here, Dwyn. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your wages, you're gonna do as I say.
Oh, sure, boss. Whatever you say.
The repairs are underway surprisingly quickly, considering how drunk Owen is. We may just make it. Thanks for persuading him to come out here. He's going to be a great help. I just know it. There's not much time before sundown.
I see you yet continue to be where you are not welcome.
Are you jealous? Is that what this is about? Because I don't think it's for you to decide what I should or should not do.
Oh, you may continue on as you have. I am merely informing you that you will suffer the consequences.
You forget, Morrigan. I am not without my own pointy ends as well. Do not make promises you cannot keep.
I always keep my promises.
Talk is cheap.
And this, from a bard.
From the castle?
All is still as
Flowers? For me? They're beautiful. These were her favorite. I haven't seen these in such a long time. They smell just like Mother used to. Thank you. Thank you so much for remembering.
Say no more. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to vicious chaps.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her. Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of. Looking for little old me? Redcliffe? I know little of it except that it is the domain of the Earl of Redcliffe. Redcliffe? Is the clay here red? There are places in this world where the clay is a bright, strange red, and often, in the legend, the blood of 1,000 men slaughtered in battle, or that of an innocent... Perhaps Redcliffe has one such tale. Looking for little old me? Yes? What's...
And I'm off.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved... I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient? As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now, would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost. No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly? Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you... Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to... Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime? We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be. That gladdens my heart to hear it. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His a
windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you. The Maker sent you.
You are a stranger amongst us, yet you still agree to defend our village in its darkest hour. We are most grateful to you. Not many in these modern days would honestly say the same. You will allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this.
How awful this must.
All those who can. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What? Of course. Blessed art thou. Blessed is the. What is it you need, child? I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give. Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures. A shield only the...
Does he not realize that it is his faith alone which must sustain him? It is faith...
Unfortunately, he seeks the Maker's protection in a far too literal sense. This is something I cannot promise nor provide. You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that. I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will Now please, let me tend...
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal. Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice. Of course I do. These are Maker's symbol. I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last. No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned, good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready! It's time, men. Know that we fight for the Maker. Yes, light the traps. Burn these foul creatures.
dawn arrives, and we survived the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of the... I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour. Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those. Now they walk with he who is their maker. Long may they know the peace of his love.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family. I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't... Makers...
Tigan. Thank the Maker you
Isolde.
yet live.
You're alive.
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw... And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone. What? Who is this man, Tigan?
Were it not for his help, Isolde, I would not be here.
And we crush the heads of rude women when we feel like it. Just so you know.
Pardon me, I would exchange...
Please, Isolde. We had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle.
I know you need more of an explanation, but Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and hunt... And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't... You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do. I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation. An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the war?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many and turned their bodies. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help. I do not know. I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please. For Connor's sake. I promise, Tigan. I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a... I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in...
Please do not take too long.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the... Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say? Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable. So you could, but what would be the point? Do you really want to endanger my little nephew, and especially my brother? I don't.
So we are just going to send him with that woman?
But I can delay no longer.
I wonder who built this tunnel, and why.
More of these.
Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle? Yes, I understand. Yes, no trouble from me. I understand. My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here. No, I poisoned Lname, but that's all I did. I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already... At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So, they left. I was instructed to. I was told that Lname was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly?
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought, but he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart, and I'm responsible! I have to make it right somehow, I have to! Connor had started to show signs. Lady, she sought an apostate, a mage outside the circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea. I thought that too. Connor has little knowledge of magic, but he may... With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses. Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell. Like I said, he may have torn the veil accidentally. If he's involved in this at all, I never meant for it to end like this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him
He wishes to redeem himself.
Like you...
Everyone deserves a chance to redeem themselves in the Maker's eyes.
Give me a chance, please. Well, I tried to save anyone still up there. There must be something I can do. Afterwards, I assume I'll be arrested. I'm tired of running from the Circle. I need to account for what I've done. I'd stay and try to help if I could. Perhaps I can help deal with whatever's been unleashed here. I'm glad you think so. So what now? You're letting me out? And what then? I'm not sure that's a good idea. I'd like to help out, but I'm not so sure I want to follow you into danger exactly. No, I don't want to die. I guess you'll do what you have to, and so will I. I won't, I promise. I will find a...
All right. Yes, I'm still here. And I'm off.
you a...
All right.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Going.
Yes, of course.
All right.
Trap, right ahead. As you like.
I shall do it.
And I'm off.
Sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Fname. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone? You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here? But the monsters... I'll find my way. I can run
I shall do it.
Huh.
All right.
Huh.
All right.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Adventure's not over yet. Yes.
Smells so awful.
All right.
Now we get out
We're on our way. And I'm off.
As you wish. I shall go.
And I'm off.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle. As you wish. We will hold the gate and watch for anyone attempting to leave. Let me know if the situation... What is the situation? Shall we go to the hall with you? Excellent. Let...
So these are our visitors. The ones you told me about, Mother.
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers. The ones I sent to reclaim my village.
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is just a man, Connor. Like your father.
Oh, I am tired of hearing about him. Besides, he's nothing at all like Father. Look at him. Breathing and not dying in the slightest. I could change that, mind you.
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor!
Get away from me, fool woman! You are
And here I thought I was the only one.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
Here I am. Here am I.
I like him better this way. No more yelling. Now he amuses me.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon.
And made a deal with the demon to do so?
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to...
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for? So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All the sneaking around, but Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frank, I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now...
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you all right?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I... Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him. Yes.
I'm sorry, my lady, but Connor has become an abomination. He's...
You!
I didn't summon any demon. I told you.
Help! You betrayed me! I brought you here to help.
This is the mage you spoke of? Didn't you say he was in the dungeon?
He was. I assumed the creatures had killed him by now. He must have been set free.
I know what you must think of me, my lady. I took advantage of your fear. I'm sorry. I never knew it would come to this.
Well, I shan't turn away his help. Not yet. And if Connor is truly an abomination...
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then... Upstairs in his room. I think the demon has...
So if we just...
Then my husband may perish. Yes.
The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor, but there is another way. A mage could confront the demon...
What do you mean? Is the demon not...
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use...
You can enter the Fade, then?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages, but I have... blood magic. Lyrium provides the power for the ritual, but I can take that power from someone's life energy. This ritual requires a lot of it, however. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
I agree. And I offer my own life. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live.
It does seem like a sense...
Connor is blameless in this.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours. It requires lyrium and more mages. We won't find them anywhere outside the Circle of Magi, I suspect. The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away... There has been no sight of the mages yet. If you intend to continue with this plan, I suggest you get on with it.
I do not like this talk of possessions and spirits and...
All right.
Natural.
Allow me. I could do that for you. I shall.
Going. All right.